Thanks, John. Let's bring in Joey Jones. He's a retired Marine bomb technician and a Fox News contributor. I want to dig into a little bit of what we heard from the Pentagon yesterday. Jennifer Griffin just playing some of it. But as far as us being able to work with the Taliban in the future and putting that out there as a possibility, that would include and that would assume that we would have trust in the Taliban. Can you envision a future where we could work with and trust those Taliban fighters?
Well, you know, if you leave a couple $1 trillion worth of equipment that essentially looks just like your own military, and you do it in a way that gets people killed, and you do it in a way that the entire country is really sick at their stomach, you probably want to paint the best narrative you possibly can, because we're going to see pictures and videos and reports of the Taliban using our equipment to go on offensive against people that worked with us for probably the next several years. And so we have to find some way to make it look better, at least while President Biden's in office. And maybe this is the way you do it. You say there's a common enemy in ISIS-K, and you kind of spin the narrative that way. But I think what we're overlooking here is that ISIS-K is made up of essentially Taliban fighters who didn't think the Taliban leadership was being aggressive enough or ruthless enough or mean enough. And that's because most of their recruiting for the Taliban and now ISIS-K are from young boys that become romanticized warriors that don't understand diplomacy and only have a bloodthirst because that's how they were indoctrinated. So I don't see the Taliban having an opportunity to be this legitimate, somewhat benevolent, maybe North Korea style, outwardly benevolent country, because where they get their power in these indoctrinated young men, they're going to go somewhere else if the Taliban isn't holding public executions and screaming for the death of America. So as much as I'm disgusted with our own government's narrative, I just don't see the Taliban sticking to it for very long either.
Remarkable then to hear the Pentagon leader suggest that we could work with the Taliban in the future. To that defense strategy that you seem to criticize that we've seen from Joe Biden so far, Karl Rove takes it on in his piece in the Wall Street Journal. Biden's ugly defense of his Afghan failure. He writes, there was Mr. Biden's neat little rhetorical trick, I should say, identifying ISIS-K terrorists, to your point, as sworn enemies of the Taliban, while not identifying the Taliban as sworn enemies of America, which they are. Neither group may like each other, but last week's bombing should have reminded the president that doesn't much matter when they have set their sights on us. Respond to that, but also listen to, speaking of makes your stomach sick, you referenced Americans watching this debacle. This is Mohammed, the interpreter, as we know, the Wall Street Journal exclusively broke this story 2 days ago, who helped save then Senator Joe Biden back in 2008 when his helicopter went down in the mountains there in Afghanistan. Listen.
If they find me, as track me, or for example, by my phone numbers, or any kind of information, as we will be killed. That's too easy for them. But as they are anti-US forces.
He is in the position of being left behind in that country, not because he couldn't get out, but he could not get his wife and 4 children out. The man who helped save Joe Biden and those 2 other senators back in 2008, a story many of them like to continue to tell to this day. But he's stuck in that country, and he is pleading for help, Joey.
Yeah, you're told the truth when you hear the press secretary or the president throw out this gross number, 100,000 people. And they never want to dissect what those people are, who they are. And I'm not trying to sow doubt about the relevance of those people getting out of Afghanistan. But what we can look at here and see is, at least over the last 6 months, and probably over the last half of the Trump administration, when we knew the direction this was going and stated it, that's when you do this. That's when you process SIVs. That's when you expedite the process. That's when you have everything ready. Even if you don't get everyone out of the country, you know who you're bringing, they're approved to come, and you have a method to do it. It seems like none of that groundwork was laid. I mean, the real blame here, the real crisis, was not having any of this ready before the Taliban moved on Kabul. And now we have a phone call that kind of shows, we've said for a while here, either President Biden had bad intelligence or had good intelligence and made a bad decision. Well, it looks a lot more like a bad decision now than bad intelligence. And when you put all this together, you see a man who's probably playing the politics of it rather than the policy and outcome. And that's what's concerning, because that's what jeopardizes our national security.
because all along the way, we hoped and prayed that the decision-making process involved information that the president and military brass were getting on the ground, the intelligence that we were getting on the ground. And it would be sad if it was more just the politics that the decisions were based on. Joy, great to have you. Thank you.